EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us for the first time to the lively capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Ty Chandler. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run it here with Manville. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Third down coming up. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And the Vikings are looking at a first and goal. Takes it all the way down to the 2.
First and goal, Minnesota.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
58.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. First and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Steelers first down.
Johnson will score. Touchdown. Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Price now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Chandler. Finding room at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 36
So
yards.
a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. Go! A run now for Chandler. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. On the ground now with Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
so as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop this one down for Chandler. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
Reichard's kick is good. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, well, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third. And very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg back to Dublin. After this, it is second and 6. Now McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing again is McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go, set. Rock ball leading. 60 back.
To throw, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man, right side. He's got it. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
The score, Vikings 23, Steelers 14. Will Riker.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Aaron Rodgers.
Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Second down.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Will Wankard to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action now with Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Johnson. Yeah. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Josh Metellus, they're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards. That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Steelers 21.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Price now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
A carry now for Chandler. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution, and Leads to an incompletion.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota.
For the Vikings.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
29-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Going to run this over the center with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have
that one taken in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Now, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now, here's second and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger. Up past the 25. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Rodgers. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his stacked foot. It's complete. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
It's Johnson from the pistol. A big hole. Still going. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's caught by Campbell. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does again.
Mike, we hear...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Let's go, go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught, and he will score again. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got it.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackler. Picks up 9 on the play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, here's Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 3rd and 10. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
18.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained. throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 license, 60 license. Buffalo 18. 18 left.
Here we go. One final play. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.